Basically, at the end of July, Nathan and I decided that we were moving to Vancouver, British Columbia from Moncton, New Brunswick. So we hired a moving company to move our stuff, thinking that would be the easiest option. And we arrived about a week before they did. And then a week later, when our stuff was supposed to be arriving, we got a phone call from the truck driver who basically said, "I have some bad news." And it was much worse than we ever expected. It was that the truck was stolen. And then they found the truck the next day, actually, but the truck had been completely cleaned out, so it was empty. Basically everything we owned was on that truck. We had all of our furniture was on there. A lot of it was donated by his grandmother, but we also had books and sheet music and DVDs, board games. All of our clothes were on there. For personal items, I know for me, I had a quilt and a blanket that were made by members of my family. And my university notes, I'm actually devastated about because I can't replace those.
So I had a bass guitar, which I've had since I was about 14 years old, so that was one of my favorite basses. I also had a guitar on there, a toolbox made by my dad.
Yeah, so Nathan and I drove across the country, not with the truck at all, just on our own route. So we had a few things with us in the car. But mostly just what we were going to need to survive for a couple weeks without the truck. I guess if I could talk to the thieves, I would say that a lot of the stuff that doesn't matter to them, that they'll throw out, is the stuff that mattered to us. So I guess begging not to throw it out, but to send it back if you don't want it, or I don't know, it's hard to believe that people would do that, would steal everything that someone owns.